Fox.
Live, this is Fox 56 News, First at 10.
First at 10, the IRM Temple in Wilkes-Barre wants to know who broke in last night and vandalized the property. Thanks for joining us. I'm Aaron Leedy. Fox 56's Joshua Coulomb spoke with the people behind the IRM Temple restoration project about the vandalism and their work on the property.
This footage shows 4 people crawling through the fence and spraying graffiti on the walls before noticing the camera and swiftly exiting. Dale Parmentary of the IRM Temple Restoration Project said that sadly, this is not the first time this has happened.
This is the side that people tend to come on because it's more sheltered, they could hide, and that's really where they come from. But it's been a couple of times a month.
He said people have been arrested in the past and have done community service. Parmentary said it used to be more frequent, but the recent cameras around have deterred more people.
We're not trying to make anybody's life uncomfortable, but it is a private building. We're trying to restore. We're all volunteers trying to restore this building, and we're looking for community support in the right way, not the wrong way.
They have been working on the restoration for 5 years now, and their goal is to put an interactive museum with the history of the area and a large concert venue.
But the bands that we would bring in here are bands that require an open floor, and there's no other venue in this region that has an open floor other than like Penn's Peak.
The concert area is about 6,000 square feet, and he said the venue would bring more foot traffic to the downtown area and could be used for many other things. Parmentary said if they can secure the needed funding, they can start construction this summer.
We can get construction started this summer timely. We should be able to open in 2025.
Reporting in Wilkes-Barre, I'm Joshua Coulomb, Fox 56 News, First to 10.
Now, the group has not reported the vandalism to police as of yet, but say they might already know who the suspects are thanks to a tip. 2 juveniles are in the hospital after a shooting that took place in Nescahoning. Police arrived at the scene of a gun range just before 10 o'clock last night. 4 juveniles were in their car when 2 of them accidentally got shot when their gun went off as they tried to conceal it. Both juveniles were taken to a hospital for their injuries, and police are investigating. New at 10, a quiet week ahead at the Pennsylvania State Capitol. Both chambers not in session. Last week, the Pennsylvania Senate moving a ton of legislation, including Senate Bill 350. In an effort to quicken the pace of the permitting and licensing process, the bill would require state agencies to implement a publicly accessible website to track applications. If rejected, the agency must define the reasons for the decision. And if the state misses the deadline to make a decision on the permit, license, or certification, it'll be automatically approved.
We understand that these delays are costing us opportunity. They're preventing people from making things possible, like creating jobs or even making a payroll for themselves.
Much like car inspections, the bill also allows for some permits to be handled by a third party. It passed 29-19 and now heads onto the House for consideration. A program in Pennsylvania is addressing the gap in mental health services for schools. All of this with the help of a Derry Township school psychologist who's now making it easier for other schools to get resources. Elise Person from our sister station in Harrisburg has more on the creative way of getting more people on board.
We are not producing as many school psychologists as there is a need for.
A race to fill the gap in mental health resources in schools across Pennsylvania.
Well, right now the ratio of school psychologist to student in Pennsylvania is about 1,500 to 1, roughly. And the recommended ratio is about 500 to 1. So you can see how short we are.
People are leaving the field of education, right, because of the stressors during COVID. So now we have a limited people available to really access the mental health services. So mental health professionals aren't coming into the schools, they're actually leaving the field.
But Derry Township School District psychologist Dr. David Lillenstein was a key player in getting legislation passed to provide stipends for those completing mental health internships in PA schools.
It helps to remove one of the barriers to graduate training. So if we can remove the unpaid feature of training and actually incentivize and provide people with some funding during that full year internship, then maybe they'll consider going into school psychology.
The $5 million stipend allotment was approved by the legislature in 2022 and is being administered by FIA for the 2023-2024 school year.
I'm very appreciative of the fact that the legislature, has heard our cry for help And they didn't just listen, but they actually provided some money to benefit the kids of our Commonwealth.
Lillenstein says the money will start allowing mental health professionals to stop playing catch up.
When we have a better ratio, we can be much more preventative. When we have a bad ratio, we're reacting and we're putting out fires.
The application for the internship stipend program is now open. Anyone getting ready for mental health internships within PA schools can apply through the end of this month. This weekend was the opening weekend for Pennsylvania's largest bike park. Blue Mountain Resorts Bike Park is open to bikers of all skill levels. Fox 56's Alicia Hercules takes us there.
Pennsylvania's largest bike park officially opened their gates to ambitious bikers on Saturday for season pass holders and on Sunday for the public. The Blue Mountain Resort team began construction and preparation on the trails after ski season concluded. John Milby tells me that although the days leading up to the opening weekend can be stressful, everything has come together well.
It takes a big crowd or crew to get all the work done. We have a large percentage of our trails have to be handworked. They can't get to machinery and things like that. So it's a lot of hard manual labor, and the guys that I have on the crew, and they really put everything into it to get it open.
Blue Mountain Resorts Bike Park has over 29 different biking trails, including the popular Ripple and the Schwartz Trail, which has been ranked the most difficult jump trail at the park. Abby Ronka has been attending the park since she was 12 years old and says that she always looks forward to opening weekend at the park.
It's like a small mountain, but still good trails, and everyone's nice, and there's always friends here, so I don't know, it's like a good family environment.
At the bike park, riders are taken by a high-speed lift to the top of the mountain where the bikers bike downhill on various trails. While downhill biking can be a bit scary to some, John Milby says that bikers of all skill levels will enjoy their time at the bike park.
Well, we have trails for beginners. If you were never out here, we have a first-time package that you get a lift ticket, a rental bike, and a lesson. And we will get you down the mountain, give you some pointers, and really get you riding for the day.
All riders are required to wear a certified bike helmet and sign a release form to ensure everyone is safe at the bike park.
Blue Mountain Resort Bike Park will be open all throughout the summer and into the last week of October. Reporting from Palmerton and Carbon County, I'm Alicia Hercules of Fox 56 News, first to 10.
And the Blue Mountain Resort Bike Park will be open Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 6. The Queen of the Susquehanna has returned. The Hiawatha set sail for its 42nd season today in Lycoming County. Fox 56's Joshua Coulomb was in Williamsport today for the first ride of the season.
The Hiawatha had a great season opener and sold out all their Mother's Day cruises a couple days earlier.
And certainly it's a beautiful day, and it's just nice to see people are coming out of their homes again and they want to be out and do some traveling and some vacationing.
This is Captain Michael Strunk's 10th year on the Hiawatha, and he says he loves being the connection between Williamsport and the Susquehanna.
But I just enjoy the customers, and it allows them to connect to the river. And Williamsport is a river town, so it's our way of connecting the population to the river.
The 1-hour ride travels along the river and includes a video presentation about the lumber era of Williamsport.
We're just proud to serve Williamsport. We've done it for 42 years, and we're looking forward to a lot more years ahead of us.
I spoke to some riders who were visiting from Michigan and California and wanted to ride the iconic ship.
And we wanted to do something special for Mother's Day, and we're here with my uncle who's a little bit disabled, and we thought an hour on the river on a beautiful day, just enough to get us out in the fresh air and enjoy spring.
Mothers who rode today got free tickets to celebrate them.
Oh, the free ticket doesn't matter. Mother's Day is wonderful. It's the best profession I've ever known.
And the season will go through October with other special cruises like bingo and brunch. Reporting in Williamsport, I'm Joshua Coulomb, Fox 56 News, first to 10.
To find out more about the Hiawatha and book a trip, you can visit this story at fox56.com. Coming up, people from both Pennsylvania and New Jersey coming together to protest against gun violence. A closer look at the rally next.
A gorgeous Mother's Day across the region, and we're looking at this nice weather continuing. Thanks to high pressure right to our north, it's going to be protecting us from any bad weather much of the upcoming week. We'll break down your forecast coming up.
Mayday, reporting a bridge collapse. The entire 180 went down.
Bobby? Monday at 8 on Fox 56. Farmer Wants a Wife. Wednesdays at 9 on Fox 56.
The Salvation Army of Scranton is holding their annual Community Award Dinner. Hi, I'm Captain Neil Childs.
And I'm Captain Kirsten Childs. We are inviting you to our annual event at the Radisson Hotel on Wednesday, May 17th.
This year's event will honor Chris DiMatteo with the Distinguished Community Award.
Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased by calling 570-969-6399. Money raised goes towards the Salvation Army's mission to help our neighbors in need.
I'm Angela Rempe-Jones. For the last decade, I've had the privilege of serving the 113th Legislative District. I'm running for Lackawanna County Treasurer because I have a proven track record of managing finances responsibly and transparently. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the people behind them. If elected as County Treasurer, I vow to utilize my expertise and dedication. I'm Angela Rempe-Jones, and I humbly ask for your vote for Lackawanna County Treasurer. Let's work together to build a brighter future for our community.
Hi.
Hello there.
Would you like some lemonade?
I would love some lemonade.
$5, please.
What?
Supply chain issues. There's a lemon shortage. Have you seen the price of cups these days?
Had enough inflation? Undo inflation with Dish. Now get the same TV bill every month. No price hikes, no matter what, for 3 years. The 3-year TV price guarantee, only from Dish. Tuned into you.
During his term as Lackawanna County Majority Commissioner, Jerry Natariani has invested nearly $120 million in grants into our hometowns, delivered jobs with good wages, leading to the lowest unemployment rate since 2004, and produced the county's first balanced budget in over a decade. From economic growth to an unsurpassed quality of life, living in Lackawanna County has never been better. Vote to keep Commissioner Jerry Natariani's commitment and experience working for you.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Get 3.99% APR on a Tacoma, or go a point lower on a 4x2, or pick a 2023 Tundra or 4Runner, 2 of the top 10 cars with best resale value.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
You're watching Fox 56 News First at 10.
Parents and activists from both Pennsylvania and New Jersey coming together in a call to end gun violence. Dozens gathering near Camden City Hall to put pressure on lawmakers to enact new gun control laws. The Jersey group marched across the Ben Franklin Bridge, meeting with another group of protesters in Philadelphia. The big change that both groups want to see is a nationwide ban on assault weapons.
It's insanity, and I believe it's politically and financially money motivated, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. People need to work together, understand that we're in it for our children.
The groups say they marched across state lines to show how easy it is to transport weapons from one state to another. They also want Congress to build their own bridge to overcome bipartisan differences and pass the legislation. The Diocese of Scranton celebrating its annual Mother's Day Adoption Mass today at the Cathedral of St. Peter. It was a time to recognize all mothers with a special emphasis on adoptive and foster mothers.
We acknowledge adoptive mothers, foster mothers, and all those who have taken it upon themselves to embrace lives, to care for them, to nurture them, and to allow them to flourish and to grow.
During the Mass, Bishop Bambera also discussed the importance of mothers in children's daily lives. As we get closer to the 2024 election, polls are showing that people aren't trusting the election process as much. We'll explain how voter fraud can happen straight ahead.
Gorgeous weather for your Mother's Day, and it's going to continue as we head through much of the upcoming week thanks to high pressure. We'll break down your forecast and also take a look at when your next chance of rain will be.
After 13 years, Britney Spears is a free woman. She's out of control.
Monday at 9 on Fox 56.
Looking for a vehicle? Check out Tom Hesser's 2023 Nissan Rogue. Right now, 0% APR for 36 months. Only at Tom Hesser Nissan in Dunmore. Relationship driven since 1975.
Hi, this is Frank.
And I'm Alexia. We are your local husband and wife team, and we buy houses.
We are the call to make for an as-is, fair cash offer. We buy homes all over in any price range. Vacant, bad renter, nice homes you can't keep up with, even condos, apartments, and multifamily units.
Don't make any repairs or even clean up. And best of all, no closing costs.
We're helping people sell their house as is. Call today for a fast, fair cash offer. Call 570-805-0000.
Talk to me, I'll speak to you. Can you listen to the sound?
Call Jill.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe with America's best warranty. Lease a Santa Fe for $249 a month or get 0% APR for 36 months or $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Hi, I'm Andy, Service Manager at Blaze Alexander Nissan. We offer 10 different courtesy vehicles for your convenience to make sure you can get where you need to go. For even more convenience, we can pick up and deliver the vehicle back to you, whether it's at work or home. We offer an express service for oil changes and tire rotations. No appointment necessary, just walk right in. Every one of our technicians are factory trained and certified to work on any and all makes and models. I'm Andy Wade from Blaze Alexander Nissan Service Department, and we're here to make your service experience as convenient as possible.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Get 3.99% APR on a Tacoma, or go a point lower on a 4x2, or pick a 2023 Tundra or 4Runner, 2 of the top 10 cars with best resale value.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Looking for a vehicle? Check out Tom Hesser's 2023 Nissan Rogue. Right now, 0% APR for 36 months. Only at Tom Hesser Nissan in Dunmore. Relationship driven since 1975.
Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. Metzger Wickersham. Right now.
Now, your forecast with meteorologist Ed Russo.
Good evening, everyone. Gorgeous weather today for all the moms out there. Looking very solid as we head through a good chunk of the work week as well. So all the real wet weather has been across the upper Mississippi Valley, the Midwest. High pressure is going to be settling south in the coming days. And we're looking at a, the more I look at this icon, it looks more like a fried egg than a sun. But you get the idea. It's going to be very sunny as we go over the next few days. A little bit of a midweek cool down, but I'm not looking at anything major in terms of rainfall until potentially next weekend. So as we go through the overnight, pretty dry, and then tomorrow looking sunny, really sunny tomorrow. And then we're going to see the same thing play out on Tuesday. Now, late Tuesday, the clouds will increase, and we're going to see this backdoor cold front drop from the south. Also, a southern system might bring a few showers as well. So could see a few showers Tuesday night. I'm talking during the overnight hours, so most of the day is dry. And even Wednesday itself looking dry, because look at this. By 8 a.m., we're looking at full-blown sunshine again. So that would be an overnight event, and any rain that would fall would be very, very minimal. So as we head through the coming days here, we're going to keep the overall warm pattern in place. The cooler weather, though, tries to sneak in here as we head into Wednesday. And then we see temperatures moderate again as we head towards the end of the week. So we're not looking at any big heat. We're not looking at any major chill, but certainly some cooler weather briefly as we head into the day on Wednesday. So here's that weather system. Tuesday night moves out, looking pretty sunny Wednesday and Thursday. There's the cold front that's going to move through next weekend. So we're talking about Saturday. And that could bring a few thunderstorms with it as it passes. And then temperatures behind it may be cooling off a little bit, but not major, not a major cool down. 42 tonight, mostly clear, starlit skies, and then tomorrow looking pretty sunny, should be easily popping up into the low to mid 70s, and we've got more sunshine on the way for Tuesday. We are looking at the potential of some showers again Tuesday night into Wednesday. We cool down to the 60s, and then we're looking pretty quiet after that, with the exception of Saturday with that cold front that moves through, which could bring a few thunderstorms.
All right, thanks, Ed. Still to come, how dozens of kids in Pennsylvania, some as young as 5, are getting the opportunity to launch their very own startup business.
Hey there, I'm Joe Bird, and it's time to decide what's for dinner tonight.
Today we're going to prepare a really tasty spinach and artichoke dip with a kick that you can share with lots of family and friends. First, let's preheat the oven to 325 degrees. Now, place a pot over a medium-high heat and add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once this is hot, add your onions and cook until they start to soften. Next, add your fresh garlic and saute for a quick minute. Add softened cream cheese and sour cream. Once the cream cheese is melted, add spinach and artichokes. Finally, add Parmesan cheese, then Colby, and lastly, mozzarella. Finish with kosher salt, cracked black pepper, and add a hint of cayenne for a nice kick of flavor. Mix well, then transfer to an oven-safe baking dish and top with more mozzarella. Place on the middle upper rack of the oven and bake for about 15 minutes or until heated throughout and the cheese is nice and melted. Serve with buttery crostinis, homemade chips, or anything else crunchy you like to use with dip. This is bound to be a favorite for the entire group, so have fun making it and enjoy.
What's for Dinner is sponsored by Sure Save Supermarkets.
After 13 years, Britney Spears is a free woman. She's out of control.
Monday at 9 on Fox 56.
I'm Angela Rempe Jones. For the last decade, I've had the privilege of serving the 113th Legislative District. I'm running for Lackawanna County Treasurer because I have a proven track record of managing finances responsibly and transparently. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the people behind them. If elected as County Treasurer, I vow to utilize my expertise and dedication. I'm Angela Rempe Jones, and I humbly ask for your vote for Lackawanna County Treasurer. Let's work together to build a brighter future for our community.
Summer savings end Monday with up to $1,200 off during the Memorial Day preview sale at Raymore and Flanagan. Why wait? Savings are hot throughout the store. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Choose from our selection of top mattress brands. And with free next day delivery, you can sleep better tomorrow. Or get special financing and pay over time with no interest for 72 months. Hurry in. Super hot summer savings end Monday, only at Raymore and Flanagan.
Hope is on the horizon in Lackawanna County. Meet Chris Shermack, our dedicated county commissioner who's running for re-election. Chris and his running mate Diana Campbell make a great team for Lackawanna County. They won't quit. Together, they'll work to create jobs, support small businesses, and invest in our communities. With their leadership, we can look forward to a brighter future for Lackawanna County. Join us in supporting the team of Chris Shermack and Diana Campbell for County Commissioner. Together, we can build a better tomorrow.
Do you feel uneasy, irritable? Does your internet bill make you anxious? You may be suffering from UPH, unexpected price hikes. It happened to me. And then I switched to T-Mobile and got 5G home internet for just $50 a month. Now I'm sleeping better, my skin is glowing, and my hair has never been so shiny. Most importantly, T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. They will never raise your internet rate, ever. Switch to T-Mobile home internet. It worked for me. And just look at that shine. Wait, what has the internet got to do with my hair? Doug.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
So you only pay for what you need.
That's my boy. And you get out there and you make us proud, huh?
Bye, Uncle Emu.
Stay off the freeways. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Farmer Wants a Wife, Wednesdays at 9 on Fox 56. You're watching Fox 56 News first at 10.
As we plow forward with the 2024 presidential campaign, there's a lingering ghost of elections past. Polls over the years consistently show a majority of Americans don't trust the election process. Well, now as Joe Biden and Donald Trump are squaring up for a possible rematch, Full Measure's Cheryl Atkinson sets out to learn whether any documented irregularities emerged after the dust settled in 2020 and dissects how voter fraud can happen.
The first category of voting issues, election processes that could open the door to fraud. Numerous court actions and audits call into question systems used to cast millions of ballots in the 2020 election. In Wisconsin, absentee ballot drop boxes used in 2020 were illegally approved by the Elections Commission, according to the state Supreme Court. Had that ruling come before the election, it could have had a big impact. 200,000 drop box ballots skipped normal voter ID requirements in a state Biden won by just 20,600 votes. Our second category of voting issues involves alleged election mistakes. In Georgia's close election, numerous anomalies surfaced during forced recounts. In both Fayette and Floyd counties, Donald Trump was shorted 1,200 votes on memory cards that somehow weren't counted on Election Day. In Michigan, Shiawassee County added 100,000 votes for Biden on election night that he didn't actually get. Observers flagged the error and the tally was corrected. Our third category of voting issues is outright alleged fraud. But before we get to 2020, a documented case showing how election results can be manipulated live. The case was prosecuted in Philadelphia last year. Ex-Congressman Ozzie Myers, a Democrat, led a major vote fraud ring that operated in 5 elections leading up to 2020. He bribed election judges. They would report to him on Election Day how many legit votes were being cast in real time to calculate how many fraudulent votes should be added for the preferred candidates. The corrupt election judges would later attest to the accuracy of the machine results and certify the final fake counts. Friends Gary Snyder and David Lara say neither Democrat nor Republican leaders cared to unearth long-standing voter fraud in their hometown of San Luis, Arizona. Early on primary election day in 2020, they decided to set up and record video outside a polling place. They caught school board member and former mayor Guillermina Fuentes in action.
And a lady walked up, had a ballot in her hand. Guillermina Fuentes received her ballot, opened it up, wrote on it, deciding who they're going to vote for, signed the name, and closed it.
Snyder and Lara reported what they saw to law enforcement and handed over the video. After a lengthy investigation, Fuentes and 3 other women were arrested. As for the ex-Congressman Ozzie Myers, who was convicted in the Philadelphia ring that changed votes in 5 elections, he got just 2.5 years in prison, even though he was a repeat offender. He'd been kicked out of Congress back in 1980 and served time in prison in the bribery scandal known as Abscam. For Full Measure, I'm Cheryl Atkinson.
Coming up, how a medical billing code could change the way insurers reimburse doctors. We'll explain more after the break.
Mayday, reporting a bridge collapse. The entire 118 went down.
Monday at 8 on Fox 56. Farmer Wants a Wife. Wednesdays at 9 on Fox 56.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spikeball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Buy a sporty all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive Camry and get as low as 3.99% APR. Or pick a stylish Corolla sedan or hatchback.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
A tub-to-shower conversion from One Day Bath can turn your underused, outdated tub into a fully functioning shower. Unlike major bathroom renovations, tub conversions can usually be completed in as little as 1 or 2 days and at a more affordable price. One Day Bath walk-in and barrier-free shower conversions can also make your bathroom easier to clean. Remember, at One Day Bath, we do it better and we do it for less.
Talk to me, I'll speak to you. Can you listen to the sound?
Call Jill.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe with America's best warranty. Lease a Santa Fe for $249 a month or get 0% APR for 36 months or $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
I'm Angela Rempe Jones. For the last decade, I've had the privilege of serving the 113th Legislative District. I'm running for Lackawanna County Treasurer because I have a proven track record of managing finances responsibly and transparently. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the people behind them. If elected as county treasurer, I vow to utilize my expertise and dedication. I'm Angela Rempe Jones, and I humbly ask for your vote for Lackawanna County Treasurer. Let's work together to build a brighter future for our community.
Live, this is Fox 56 News, First at 10.
No one is too young to start a business, even 5-year-olds. This weekend, dozens of kids got the opportunity to launch their very own startup business. Hallie Jacobs from our sister station in Harrisburg stopped by the Children's Business Fair as concept meets reality with dreams coming to life.
Here, kids can get first-hand experience of what it's like to innovate, create, and serve their community as an entrepreneur. The Acton Children's Business Fair is giving children ages 5 through 16 the chance to become business owners for the day.
There is coffee, there is Vietnamese egg rolls, there's artwork, there's candles, there's scents, there's little crocheted critters.
At the one-day marketplace, the kids will come up with ideas, create a product or service, develop a brand, build a marketing strategy, and then open for customers.
It's really cool just to see all these young entrepreneurial minds, and you can see some truly will own their own business one day.
In an effort to give them real-world experience owning a business.
It's very real. Like, it might feel like, oh, I get to be here and like present all the stuff that I've been making, but like some of these people are legitimately like, hey, I would love to invest in your business. It could be a real thing for them.
And inspire the younger generations to pursue their passions.
We want them to learn to be their own person, to be able to have those people skills and to go out into the world and not be afraid to do this, what we're here today.
Just getting to see like all the hard work and the time that they put into this, and it's really cool to see how like some of these kids can actually like go really far with their businesses. 85 young business owners showed up today, each learning something new to take away from today.
You gotta be able to sell the product. Sometimes the product can do the selling, but sometimes you gotta step in and make a good salesman pitch.
Competing against the other vendors for prizes based off of the highest business potential, most original idea, and most impressive presentation.
Our leaders of tomorrow in business are here in full display. They all give us their best entrepreneur pitch for what their business does, how they sell it, how they're going to market it, what their potential is.
To find out when and where the next Children's Business Fair will be, visit our website at cbs21.com. In Mechanicsburg, Hallie Jacobs, CBS 21 News.
Good evening, everyone. Of course, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Really, really nice weather today. We lucked out, and it's going to continue overall to be very nice as we go through much of the upcoming week. So really, it's looking dry and mild outside of a very brief midweek chill. And then our next chance for rain comes through next weekend along a cold front. Of course, this time of the year, anytime you get cold fronts moving through, we could get some thunderstorms as well. So we're going to break that down for you in your full weather forecast in just a few minutes. But tonight, a touch cool, don't get me wrong. We'll be in the low to mid 40s. So sky's looking pretty starlit, but as mild and as nice as today was, yeah, getting a little chilly tonight. Definitely need the jackets early tomorrow morning. But tomorrow, another warm day. We'll have your forecast coming up.
Every year, thousands of women undergo reconstructive surgery after a mastectomy due to breast cancer. But now, a battle is brewing over a medical billing code that'll change the way insurers reimburse doctors and likely put the procedure out of reach for most women. Here's Spotlight on America's Lisa Fletcher.
I have tons of scars from where the implant went in, where they, where there was an infection and they had to clean that up. I can't stand to look at myself in the mirror. Honestly, it's just a reminder, a constant reminder.
5 years ago, Diane Hager found out she had stage 4 breast cancer. After a double mastectomy, months of chemotherapy and radiation, and 15 failed reconstruction surgeries, she was left with one option, a procedure called deep flap surgery.
If I can't get it, it's going to be devastating. It's going to take an emotional toll, and I'm going to need help dealing with that.
The procedure uses a woman's own fat and blood vessels to reconstruct the breast. For 1 in 5 breast cancer patients, it's the best option. But now, because of a code change in medical billing, the surgery that Diane and so many other women were counting on may be out of reach.
My concern is that fewer women are going to get access to
advanced forms of reconstruction. Most of these.
Dr. Marisa Weiss is a breast radiation oncologist, the founder of breastcancer.org, and a breast cancer survivor.
No one wants mastectomy. No one wants reconstruction. So the reconstruction is their way to get back to feeling more like themselves. And there's really no price you can put on that.
But it appears the insurance companies have. Since 2006, doctors have been performing DIEP flap surgery using a unique billing code. Codes are a standardized language for the healthcare industry to properly bill for services and procedures. But starting next year, the specialized code goes away, and with it, the coverage for most women who need this complicated and expensive surgery that can cost as much as $100,000.
And if the codes are dropped and their payment is substantially reduced, it's unlikely that they're going to keep doing those procedures. And who suffers from that? It's going to be the women who want the best outcomes.
In advance of next year's billing code change, some insurance companies took the procedure off the menu and were met with pushback from the breast cancer community. Cigna, one of the largest health insurers in the U.S., said just days ago that it will delay the policy change and reprocess claims from surgeons so they'll be reimbursed at the rate prior to March 12th when the company suspended the code. Diane Hager says it's a good sign that women's voices are being heard.
The insurance company weighed in way more than they should have throughout my entire treatment. The insurance companies should not have the power to determine what your treatment or your surgery or what the next step's going to be.
In a huge turn of events, we've learned that CMS, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, which determines code changes, has announced that for its June 1st meeting, reconsidering the code change will be the #1 agenda item. Sources tell us, depending on the outcome, it could mean an extension of the code or a complete reversal. CMS will be accepting written comments up until the meeting. Go to SpotlightInvestigates.com for a link to get you there. For Spotlight on America, I'm Lisa Fletcher.
Agents at the U.S. southern border preparing for more migrants to come across now that Title 42 is over. How they're holding up next at 10. But first, we want to hear from you. Hop online and shoot us a message on Facebook or send us an email.
The Cleveland Guardians head to Queens to take on the New York Mets at Citi Field. Saturday at 4 on MyTV WQMY.
Farmer Wants a Wife. Wednesdays at 9 on Fox 56.
Looking for a vehicle? Check out Tom Hesser's 2023 Nissan Rogue. Right now, 0% APR for 36 months. Only at Tom Hesser Nissan in Dunmore. Relationship driven since 1975.
Do you feel uneasy, irritable? Does your internet bill make you anxious? You may be suffering from UPH, unexpected price hikes. It happened to me. Then I switched to T-Mobile and got 5G home internet for just $50 a month. Now I'm sleeping better, my skin is glowing, and my hair has never been so shiny. Most importantly, T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. They will never raise your internet rate, ever. Switch to T-Mobile home internet. It worked for me. And just look at that shine. Wait, what has the internet got to do with my hair?
Attention homeowners, tired of clogged, leaky gutters? Then it's time to call the pros at USA Gutter Solutions. Our custom seamless gutters and gutter protection systems will ensure no more leaks, no more cleaning, no more clogs, and will keep your home safe from damage and expenses caused by leaky or clogged gutters. Call today for a free in-home consultation. Ask about our no money down and 0% financing options. 1-877-872-3398 or visit usagutters.net.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, summer. Like getting ice cream, movie nights.
I'll keep it down.
Hiking with the besties, catching sunsets, or just plain catch. Go long.
Buy a RAV4 with special financing as low as 3.99%. Or pick a spacious Highlander with as low as 3.49% on select models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
You wanted to end this for months, and now he's doing it for you. Well, winner, winner, break up dinner. You say, I get it. Knowing after this, you won't be the jerk. You'll be sympathetic. Wins work in mysterious ways. The feeling of winning is hard to beat. Find it in spades on FanDuel Casino.
Looking for a vehicle? Check out Tom Hesser's 2023 Nissan Rogue. Right now, 0% APR for 36 months. Only at Tom Hesser Nissan in Dunmore. Relationship driven since 1975.
You're watching Fox 56 News first at 10.
Migrants facing tougher Biden administration asylum policies, but their claims are no longer blocked by Title 42. DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says Border Patrol has seen a 50% drop in the numbers of encounters compared to earlier in the week before Title 42 was lifted. But as national correspondent Atra Al-Nashar reports, officials at the border are preparing for conditions to get worse.
Migrants waiting to be processed outside this Customs and Border Patrol building in El Paso, Texas. It's a scene playing out in towns across the U.S.-Mexico border. The mayor of Laredo, Texas, worried about the strain on community resources, especially hospitals.
We have not been overwhelmed at this point. We're still at high alert. And until we see the numbers at the Border Patrol custody centers go down, this is when we can say the episode had passed.
DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says it's too early to tell if border encounters have peaked, but so far there's been a sharp decline.
We have seen, I think, approximately 6,300 on Friday and about 4,200 yesterday,
compared to 10,000 before the end of Title 42. Mayorkas credits their messaging to migrants, warning about the consequences of illegal entry, including a 5-year ban on re-entry. Fewer encounters, but just last week, Border Patrol reported more than 15,700 gotaways. People seen crossing illegally but haven't been apprehended or turned back. Between fiscal years 2019 and 2022, there was a 303% increase in gotaways. In 2022 alone, CBP recorded more than 600,000. For those going through the legal asylum process, it can be years of limbo, waiting just for a court date. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton now suing the Biden administration to stop a policy that allows migrants to be paroled before they have a court date.
Political asylum's been abused by the cartels, and when they get into the United States, whether they have legitimate claims or not, they're released into our society.
All agree there's an urgent need for comprehensive reform, entering a new era without Title 42. Partisan gridlock getting in the way of Washington fixing a broken system. On Capitol Hill, I'm Atra Al-Nashar reporting.
Lawmakers from both parties are pointing the fingers at the Food and Drug Administration for last year's baby formula shortage. What they're saying coming up.
A gorgeous Mother's Day across the region, and we're looking at this nice weather continuing. Thanks to high pressure right to our north, it's going to be protecting us from any bad weather much of the upcoming week. We'll break down your forecast coming up.
Really love it if you would join me in this journey on the farm. Don't leave me hanging.
Wednesday at 9 on Fox 56.
When you've been hurt in a crash, or because of a defective product, or because of medical negligence, the last thing you need to worry about is who's going to pay my bills? Who's going to take care of my wage loss? At Lenahan & Dempsey, we answer those questions. We know how to do it, and we'll help you. At Lenahan & Dempsey, we'll handle your worries. The only thing you need to worry about is getting better.
At Aubrey Alexander Toyota, we offer fast lane service. We guarantee a 30-minute oil change or it's on us.
We'll even give you a stopwatch. And because your time is important, no appointment is necessary.
Our service department has complimentary loaners, free shuttle service, and only factory-trained technicians.
And for the month of April, buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1.
We're fast, we're convenient.
Our service department is second to none on the Strip and Selinsgrove.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Get 3.99% APR on a Tacoma, or go a point lower on a 4x2, or pick a 2023 Tundra or 4Runner, 2 of the top 10 cars with best resale value.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Houston, the Eagle has landed.
That's one small step for man, one giant.
Think the moon landing was a big deal?
Holy Toledo.
Hold on to your oxygen tank. Because now when you switch to Xfinity Internet, you get 1 line of unlimited mobile and Wi-Fi equipment free for 2 years. It's all included for $50 a month with a 2-year price guarantee and no annual contract. Don't wait. Get it all with Xfinity.
Hi, this is Frank.
And I'm Alexia. We are your local husband and wife team, and we buy houses.
We are the call to make for an as-is, fair cash offer. We buy homes all over in any price range. Vacant, bad renter, nice homes you can't keep up with, even condos, apartments, and multifamily units.
Don't make any repairs or even clean up. And best of all, no closing costs.
We're helping people sell their house as is. Call today for a fast, fair cash offer. Call 570-805-0000.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Weekday mornings 7 to 9. Now, your forecast with meteorologist Ed Russo.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. Really, really a nice weekend across the region. Saw basically no rain. We saw sunshine both days, and we're going to see more of that as we start the work week. So you can see some wet weather to our west over the Great Lakes and upper Mississippi Valley, but that's going to slide to our south. That's going to miss us entirely. We've got high pressure, which is going to be on our side much of the upcoming week, and that is going to keep the weather quiet. It's not going to keep it overly hot or overly cool. It's going to give us lots of sunshine, too, in the coming days. So as we head through your Sunday, a ton of sunshine out there. And then as we head into Tuesday, same deal, lots of sun. Late day, though, into the evening, we will see clouds increase. There is this backdoor cold front. Backdoor cold front is basically a front that comes from the north as opposed to the west through the back door. And it cools us down. They're usually pretty moisture starved. If we get any showers Tuesday night, it might actually be with this southern stream piece of energy, which looks to pass us to the south. And it could interact with that front as it drops south. But it does look like the best chance for rain will be overnight. So Tuesday night into Wednesday. By Wednesday morning, though, by 7, 8 o'clock, I mean, we're dry. We're probably already sunny. So the rain coming through at a convenient time overnight. But Wednesday will be a much cooler day. So we're still looking pretty warm for your Monday and Tuesday. But notice how that cooler air starts to advance and drop south. So we're going to have that very brief chill on Wednesday, and then temperatures moderate pretty quick. So it's very, very fast moving. It's not going to be here very long. We'll be back into the 70s for the end of the week. So our next weather maker really not coming through until the end of the week. So this is Thursday, still looking at a lot of sunshine for us. And then there's the cold front. That is going to drop through on Saturday. So the best chance for thunderstorms will likely come through Saturday afternoon. Until then, other than Tuesday night, it's looking pretty dry. So tonight, mostly clear, starlit skies, definitely chilly in the morning. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, we'll be warming up into the low to mid 70s. Again, a ton of sunshine out there, looking absolutely phenomenal. And then Tuesday, much the same. We'll see more clouds Tuesday evening. Again, a couple showers possible Tuesday night into very early Wednesday. And then Wednesday itself, stuck in the 60s. With the wind, it's going to feel even cooler. And then we're looking at more chances for thunderstorms on Saturday. By that point, though, we'll probably need a little bit of rain at least.
All right, Ed, thanks. Still to come, the Centers for Disease Control announcing updates to its indoor ventilation strategies to help prevent the spread of airborne sickness. What they are suggesting next.
Fox 56 News First at 10 is sponsored by Toyota. For legendary safety and reliability, choose Toyota. And let's go places.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, summer. Like getting ice cream, movie nights.
I'll keep it down.
Hiking with the besties. Catching sunsets. Or just plain catch. Go long.
Buy a RAV4 with special financing as low as 3.99%. Or pick a spacious Highlander with as low as 3.49% on select models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Attention homeowners, is it time for a new roof? Then it's time for a brand new metal roof from the pros at USA. Easy pay plans as low as $79 a month. Cash customers, no money down until your USA metal roof is complete. Call today for a free in-home consultation. Ask about our 0% financing. 1-877-872-3398 or visit usametalroofs.com.
Call USA today.
Hi, I'm Andy, Service Manager at Blaze Alexander Nissan. We offer 10 different courtesy vehicles for your convenience to make sure you can get where you need to go. For even more convenience, we can pick up and deliver the vehicle back to you, whether it's at work or home. We offer an express service for oil changes and tire rotations. No appointment necessary, just walk right in. Every one of our technicians are factory trained and certified to work on any and all makes and models. I'm Andy Wade from Blaze Alexander Nissan Service Department, and we're here to make your service experience as convenient as possible.
Hepatitis C, don't just treat it, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick.
Cure it with Maverick. Maverick cures all types of Hep C.
In only 8 weeks.
The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Maverick stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Maverick with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Maverick.
Ask your doctor about Maverick. AbbVie could help you save.
This summer, it's the U.S. versus the world. Unbelievable! The FIFA Women's World Cup on Fox.
You're watching Fox 56 News, first at 10.
Today marks 1 year since a mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. 10 people were killed in the racially motivated shooting at a grocery store May 14th last year. President Biden marked the day with an emotional op-ed saying that he's doing everything he can to curb gun violence. He also called on Congress to do more. President Biden also commemorated the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas, where a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers just 10 days later. He says in the year after the Buffalo tragedy, the country has experienced more than 650 mass shootings and well over 40,000 deaths due to gun violence. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are slamming the Food and Drug Administration. Members of a House Oversight Subcommittee blamed the FDA for last year's infant formula shortage. Republican Representative Lisa McClain says the FDA was unprepared and not forthcoming. Democrat Katie Porter agrees, saying blame on the FDA is well placed. The FDA's Director of Food Safety, Susan Main, says having just 3 manufacturers controlling 90% of the formula market was partially to blame. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control is updating its indoor ventilation recommendations. The changes are designed to prevent the transmission of COVID-19, but they can also help with other airborne pathogens. The agency is recommending 5 air changes per hour for rooms and buildings. The head of Harvard's Healthy Buildings program is applauding the guidance. In addition to COVID transmission, improved air quality can help with many airborne hazards like wildfire smoke and allergens, as well as the spread of other illnesses like the flu or strep. U.S. consumer sentiment dropped this month, according to a preliminary report from the University of Michigan. The cause is that Americans are worried about the economy and the potential default of the government's debt. Consumer pessimism can impact spending behavior if people decide to tighten their wallets. A separate report shows that is already happening. We'll be back with the final check of the forecast after this.
Could you sing in the blanks for $1 million prize?
2 things everybody loves, music and money.
Don't forget the lyrics. Premieres Tuesday, May 23rd on Fox.
Farmer Wants a Wife, Wednesdays at 9 on Fox 56.
Hiring an attorney will be one of the most important decisions you will make following an injury. Over 19 years ago, I set up the disability process for all of the state correctional institutions in Pennsylvania and have handled thousands of cases throughout the state. You will know during the initial conversation if the attorney has the skill and experience to handle your case. Call my office and see what sets me apart. An informed client is a powerful weapon to use against big insurance companies.
Legal advice when in need. Figured law firm for you and your family.
Attention homeowners, tired of clogged, leaky gutters? Then it's time to call the pros at USA Gutter Solutions. Our custom seamless gutters and gutter protection systems will ensure no more leaks, no more cleaning, no more clogs, and will keep your home safe from damage and expenses caused by leaky or clogged gutters. Call today for a free in-home consultation. Ask about our no money down and 0% financing options. 1-877-872-3398 or visit usagutters.net.
Follow the yellow
brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Heart-pounding design, intelligent technology, courageous performance. Discover a new world of possibilities in the Lexus RX. Never lose your edge.
Get special offers on select Lexus models.
Do you feel uneasy, irritable? Does your internet bill make you anxious? You may be suffering from UPH, unexpected price hikes. It happened to me. And then I switched to T-Mobile and got 5G home internet for just $50 a month. Now I'm sleeping better, my skin is glowing, and my hair has never been so shiny. Most importantly, T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. They will never raise your internet rate, ever. Switch to T-Mobile home internet. It worked for me. And just look at that shine. Wait, what has the internet got to do with my hair?
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Buy a sporty all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive Camry and get as low as 3.99% APR. Or pick a stylish Corolla sedan or hatchback.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
More sunshine as we start the work week. Temperatures in the mid-70s, really looking gorgeous. And then Tuesday night, we'll have a cold front move through. It looks pretty moisture-starved, but can't rule out a couple passing showers overnight into very early Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday will be a little cool. It's also going to be a little windy, so that'll make it feel even cooler. But we're going to see the sunshine at least. Thursday looking nice, still a touch cool, and then our next chance for thunderstorms along a cold front as we head through the day Saturday.
All right, Ed, thanks. Finally tonight, Mom's the Word. It is, of course, Mother's Day. The idea of Mother's Day was first suggested back in 1872, but West Virginia activist Anna Jarvis is credited with creating the holiday. Jarvis campaigned for a national observance of her mother in 1908. Mother's Day became an official U.S. holiday in 1914. Traditionally, gifts like flowers or cards are given, and this year was no exception. That is our news at 10 on this Mother's Day. You can find us anytime at fox56.com. Have a great night.
#1-800-WIN-WIN-1. Metzger